Sup YouTube? Today is my birthday. This video might not be uploaded on my birthday, but I'm recording it on my birthday. So, sup? And today, I just finished reading this book. Been a while since I've last done a book review. Dune. I recently just finished Dune like 2 minutes ago. This book is really freaking good. I highly recommend you should read this book. It's a thick book, good 600 something pages. Took me about 3 months to get through, mainly because I read like a few chapters, stop for like a few days, and then I pick it back up. Alright, if I read this every day, I probably would have finished it in a month and a few weeks at least. But enough said. This book, the movie is not the full book of Dune. It's about half, a little more than half the book is worth the new movie is. So yeah, and obviously some chapters are not adapted into the movie, which I can understand why, because some of the chapters are boring in this. Some of the chapters don't make sense and just don't work well, and I just didn't find good. Right, but I did like a lot of this story, and I really do see the influence it's had on Star Wars and many other sci-fi that came out after Dune, and it's great. It's a great sci-fi epic. I'll give this a solid 8.8 out of 10. Not quite a 9. But yeah, the movie very accurately adapts the story pretty well. Like, the new movie definitely adapts the story pretty well. I've seen the movie like 3 times. I read up to the point where the movie stopped, rewatched the movie, and I could say the new movie was pretty accurate, pretty well done. But I mean, I think the book is better, obviously. The book is way more well done. Solid 9. I give it a solid 9. I feel too biased on that. 8.7? 8.7? Yeah. 8.7. Between 8.5 to 9. Alright, somewhere there. This book is really well done. Characters are great in this. I love what they did with most of these characters. Definitely Paul, starting out as a kid of just son of a leader to becoming a leader of his own. Just that development throughout the story. Like the first half of the book, he's just this kid, no idea what he's getting into, and then he fights this guy, becomes a leader, becomes Dib, becomes a leader known as Dib, or something like that. So his last name switches from Paul Atreides to Paul Dib, and becomes a ruthless leader, like a very strict, ruthless leader. Like, his politics, his political side of things, and all that is just really well done. I think the politics in this book is really well done, and I really like it. It's the first time I ever liked politics in a story, but it's really well done throughout the story of Dune. And I like the characters, the tension builds with some of the fight scenes, some of the action sequences, some of the emotional sequences in this, pretty well done as well. But say like a good chunk of this book though is pretty boring and it lags easily. That's what I could say about it. And some character choices, some plot points don't really resonate well, and I understand why they did adapt them to the movie. But again, mostly this book was incredible. Really liked what they did with it, and I'm excited to read the rest of the series. We got 5 other books to read, and thank God they're much shorter than this 600 page. So yeah, that's my review for Dune. I give it a solid 8.7 out of 10. I think it's an amazing book, just not up there with Metro 2033 or the Lord of the Rings books. And it's pretty. This is better than Dune, slightly better than Dune. But yeah, I give this a solid 9. This is 8.7. But yeah, this is still up there. Still a really good book. Will go down as just an amazing book. It's just that the only downgraded thing about this book is that, again, this is just that some of the chapters were boring, could not pay attention to the story. But that's it. Nothing too bad. The story was good though. The story was really good though. The sci-fi stuff was really well done. All that stuff, characters, all that incredible. Just some of the chapters didn't really work well. Peace. Hope you like this review. Don't get me wrong. I think it was a well-written story. I think Frank Herbert did a great job. I think Herbert did a great job with the writing of the story. And yeah, the writing was hit or miss at some points. It was like mediocre to like pretty good. It wasn't like amazing writing, but it was pretty good writing too. Again, 8.7 out of 10.